lost in your imperfections. You get lost in the things you want. But if you slow down for just 1 second, you might feel way better than you thought. And if you took a second to breathe, took a minute to cry, well maybe you would see that all this time I've been right here. Baby, I know it, life can get hard, keep going. I just wanna be the one you need right now. Baby, would you turn and look at me right now? Me right now. What's going on? You can tell me everything that's going wrong. Only say the word will disappear somehow. All we gotta do is be right here, right now. Right now. Maybe we could go and find a view if we need some entertainment. But we don't have to hurry, cause our conversation's always entertaining. And if you just want me to listen, I can do that too. Because all that I can do for you, I'll do. Oh yeah, baby, I know it. Life can get hard, keep going. I just wanna be the one you need right now. Baby, would you turn and look at me right now? Me right now. What's going on? You can tell me everything that's going wrong. Only say the word will disappear somehow. All we gotta do is be right here, right now. Right now. Baby, I know it. Life can get hard, keep going. I just wanna be the one you need right now. Baby, would you turn and look at me right now? Me right now. What's going on? You can tell me everything that's going wrong. Only say the word will disappear somehow. All we gotta do is be right here, right now. Right now.
Hello! How's everybody doing?
Hey,
We should start with the obligatory audio test. Is the audio okay this week?
I'll be right back.
Carrie's going to be right back. We are so far behind today. We had an extremely productive day, but it has put us way back. On Wednesdays, we have a video that comes out, which we missed today. A live over on the Clock app, which we only did for like 45 minutes, which is why some of you guys probably missed us. And then we have this, which is like the one that's the most important to us on Wednesdays. I thought it would be a great idea to do like a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So it's been quite a day, a series of days. let's get into saying hello. Carrie's just finishing something up. She just got done cooking dinner, which I am currently eating. So you're going to see me take some munches from here, occasionally. We're having corn, mashed potatoes, and one of my favorite things in the entire world, which is pork steaks, which are basically like T-bone steaks but pork. And oh my gosh, it's so good. All right, we got Carpetbagger, otherwise known as D.S. Lechner, in the house. Hello, and thank you for coming to our sTEaD Talk. And Furs to Feathers Mini Farm, hello, and thank you for coming to our sTEaD Talk.
Nope.
It's gonna be one of those live streams, guys. I can tell
have food
you.
in my teeth still. My daughter's getting the floss.
Yeah, it's a thing. I'm gonna be eating live.
I had food
So-
all over my stuff.
Yeah.
Through my apron. I'm all,
Oh Lord.
change my shirt.
Oh, Ozark Family Homestead.
Hey.
Hey, Sean and Janice and whomever else happens to be watching
Hello.
from your very large family. We love you guys.
And I heard your daughter playing the piano and singing at the meet and greet. So awesome. I was like, oh, she did so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're watching,
Yay.
I loved it.
Yay. And that was Sarah, I believe.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to have you guys. Thank you for coming to our sTEaD Talk. Let's see, who else we got here? James Myers, how you doing?
Hey, James.
Thank you for
What's
thank
up?
you for coming to our sTEaD Talk. And almost homesteading in the house.
Hello.
How you doing?
I love the little cow picture you've got.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
and it looks like how I imagine you would look at somebody, like the same look on the cow's face as how you would look at somebody if they told you a joke that didn't hit. You know what I mean? Like
That's funny.
like that.
I like it.
Perfect.
I like it. Hello, Doris.
Doris, how you doing? Hope everything's going well over there at In Wholesome Farms.
Mm-hmm.
And-
Always love having you.
And thank you for coming to our sTEaD Talk. I think we got everybody. Yeah, pork steak is is amazing. We went and got another family pack today finally. So apparently in our area somebody passed a law saying that pigs have to be there has to be like 2 pigs per quarter acre, otherwise you can't import it into our state. And and so our family pack got held up for like, I don't know, 3 days or so, 3 or 4 days, trying to find other distributors that have these utopian pig farms, which is just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So you know what I'm going to do?
So we had pork in honor of
This ridiculous
this,
law that
yes.
passed.
yes. just
I'm going to have
rub it
me
in
a
the
bite.
face.
I'm going to have me a bite.
Mm-hmm.
Live on
really
YouTube.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I love making stuff on the flat top that you put on.
Mm.
It is. Oh, it's a game changer.
Why don't you describe it for the peoples?
Well, I'm pretty sure we have before, but if you haven't heard, Jason made a flat top grill, which has a name. That's all I call it.
It's like a
because
Blackstone.
So, it's amazing. So he just popped it onto the stove that has 4 burners because I'm cooking for 8 people every night. It's basically a dinner party every single night. So having every burner going and 4 to 5 pans that I'm like rotating through that hardly fit next to each other was ridiculous, not to mention cleanup. It really added to my I don't like cooking because then there's lots of cleaning. So this that he made especially for me
Did.
to alleviate some of that now I can just cook and have all the burners going. I can still do pots like for the corn and mashed potatoes and then have a bunch of meat. I could cook 20 burger patties at a time. I think we've done it like 16
We
at
did
a time.
16, but
Yeah.
also all the
and
buns
all the
and
buns
everything.
concurrently to that. Oh,
It was good.
It was awesome.
It was so good.
Great. Yeah. Or I'll do like tons of chicken. I could go on and on about how much I love that thing and all the things I made on it. Like giant packs of chicken thighs. Which we eat in a single meal, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. And amazing.
D.S. Lechner says it doesn't make sense about the pork thing. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Nothing has to make sense in this retarded.
But
you can fill in the blank.
Yeah. And I like this one. You got to show those lawmakers who's boss by eating pork. LOL. That's what I'm saying. Bacon is meat candy. What the heck are they doing?
Trying to take my bacon.
They're trying to take my meat candy away.
And we'll be getting our own pigs in the spring, and we'll be having no one take our pork. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have our own. Have our own.
Yummy goodness.
Yeah, so Doris heard about the law there and didn't know how bad it would be for you guys. Yeah, it's pretty irritating, but it doesn't. It only is for like big commercial operations, so it's not going to affect any homestead stuff. Because I ain't putting no 2 pigs on no quarter acre. That ain't happening. That's ridiculous. They'd get lonely.
That's weird. Yeah, they like need buddies.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good question. Furs to Feathers Mini Farm. I do have one where I like show it and everything, but I recorded the whole thing, the whole process of making it. I even moved the camera around and everything else, and I kid you not, I did not record any of it, and I was so mad at myself because it's one of my greatest inventions ever. Yes, I did copy it from a major manufacturer, but still. And
it didn't cost what the major manufacturer was going to charge, did it?
It did not.
Yeah.
In fact, I saw one that was half the size at Tractor Supply. It was $197. That was just the top, just
so
the grill.
Go over like a single burner.
Two burners, but not 4 burners.
I'm gonna do it.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, D.S. Lechner, the Blackstone grills are great, but this thing is about 50% bigger than a Blackstone grill. It covers all 4 of our large 4-burner stove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No.
Yep.
So you guys want to hear why we were so late and why I was like so far behind today and why I didn't make a video on the clock app and why everything was pushed back? Wanna? So right before this, I had just gotten back from getting the meat pack and Carrie cooking, and then I had to do a couple of things around the property. But before that, we did a thing, and that thing is the subject of today's. That's right, it is that time of the live stream where we celebrate the little things that cause us tremendous amounts of joy, which this thing did. So, here's the story, okay? Needed 2 things. One, we've been super busy and doing all of the things that we've been doing video-wise and all that jazz. But we've also been working on projects around the property, right? So I have this bathroom addition that I'm putting in, which the materials for which have gotten kind of ludicrous as far as the price of them. So I was like, you know what? There's got to be a better way. And I went to a metal scrapyard, which I like to do. I would do that as a hobby, but I needed something from there. I was trying to find tin roofing for the addition, and then I realized they have a logging company right next door, and it's owned by the same people. And so I walked over there and was just walking around looking at all the big logs and the big machines and everything, and then I come to this pile of cants. Do you guys know what cants are? Cants are basically the offcuts of when they put a log on a mill. The first thing they do is square it off, and those offcuts are called cants. So if you think about it, they're basically like a faux log, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I could use those as siding on the outside of my little building, my little bathroom addition. Now the other thing is, we needed more firewood, and I haven't had a chance to go out in the forest and cut down trees, and if I did do that, they wouldn't be seasoned anyway. So these cants can also, certain ones of them can be really good firewood, which is pretty amazing. And I got a little video of it, and I want to share it with you. This is so cool. I got all of this and all of that loaded onto this trailer for $20. This stuff I'm going to turn into, well, some of it'll be dimensional lumber, but some of it'll be siding for the bathroom addition that we're building out right now. And then all this little stuff here is all like kindling, which will be all the kindling we'll need for the entire season. And then there's also some good firewood in there. And then all of this firewood in here. And I'm going back tomorrow to get another load for another $20. Oh, and all of that wood too. Yay. Yeah, all that for $20. And in fact, I said $20 in there because that's what we originally agreed to, but he told me I could come back and get another load for the same $20. So really it was $10. And so $20, it's roughly, if I were to cut it all up as firewood and stack it for burning over the winter, it's just under 2 cords of wood, which a cord of wood out here costs like $240. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that brought me a lot of joy. So I'm going back tomorrow, and I'm going to try and make 2 loads tomorrow. And that should be all of the building type material that we need, because I can take most of those cants, and I can turn them into either dimensional lumber if some of them are 6 inches thick and 20 inches tall. So it's like a lot of wood, and I can turn it into dimensional lumber and actually use it for something. But any of the additional offcuts just going to be firewood. So I think between the trip today and the 2 trips tomorrow, we'll have all of the firewood dealt with for the winter. We gonna have a warm winter.
Yeah, and that stuff burns really nice.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is it? What kind of wood is it?
It's fir.
Fir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we had.
Yeah.
Like the fir. Yeah.
Mhm.
It burns real nice.
It does.
Yeah, it's like slow burn.
Super. Yeah, it burns for a long time, and it's really low ash. There's whereas we burn a lot of juniper now, and there's tons of ash, and it burns really hot, really fast. Yeah. So that's that overnight
it's
stuff.
kind of nice as a both. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yeah, buddy. So,
real quick, let me just answer this question. And where did you buy this again? This was at a mill, right? So logging companies, sometimes they'll have mills, but sometimes they don't. They just cut, season, and then take the trees to a mill. This one has a small mill as well. So and nobody knows that they do this, right? So far he like did a post on Facebook. He's done all this stuff. Me and one other guy are the only people that have come. So I want to get as much of it as I can.
Nice.
I'm going to be like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, see, actually, Sean, I saw your video where you were talking about, I think it was in a live. So he says, we live around sawmills and get the end pieces for firewood. We have it hauled in by the dump truck load. It is trash to the mill, but several years of firewood to us. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And see, this is about an hour away from us. Otherwise, I would totally pay them to just drop it off, because it's a pain in the butt to unload that stuff. I was going to just like tie a cinch around the whole thing, because I actually have had a strap around the whole load of wood, just around it, not attached to the trailer, and then I strapped it to the trailer, which would make that possible. But we just got that trailer yesterday, which was another thing that we've done this week. We just got that trailer yesterday, and I didn't want to tear it up yet, so I was like, we'll just pull it off individually. So I can't even tell you how long we have survived out here without a frickin' trailer, and now we have one. Now we have one.
We don't have to rent one.
We don't have to rent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was a pain in the butt.
Yes.
It was a pain in the butt indeed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was.
Nunya, Texas on the back 20, evening to you, and thank you for coming to our sTEaD Talk.
Yeah, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so go to the sawmills and find out. Do they have end cuts? Do they have peeler poles? Do they have, there's all kinds of different things that you can use. Like for example, we have another mill that's in the other direction. They have peeler poles that come out to be about 4 inches round, right? And they're a waste product basically, because they're making plywood veneers, right? So they put them on the machine that turns the wood, and they shave off the veneers and make plywood. And the machines will only cut it down so far, and they end up with these little peeler poles. So you can buy those for really cheap, and they make good firewood as well. But yeah, so we got the trailer, and I'm super excited about that, because none of this would have been possible. And Carrie's mom actually helped us with that, which I'm very grateful for, because I think 12 years is long enough to be homesteading without a trailer. What do you guys think?
I think it's
You guys think?
just a scotch too long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's the other thing. You can buy rough sawn lumber for super cheap. For example, we have if you guys have seen our solar panels, the side of the building of the solar panels is all done in board and batten. Well, I had to buy those from a lumber yard, right? They were $36 for a 6-foot piece, right? The 1x12. I can get them for $1 of linear foot at this mill now, because that was the other thing, is I actually sat down with the guy and we talked, and he got a phone call that was really agitating for him. One of his drivers, dropped a transmission in one of their trucks, and so I just sat there with him and talked with him, and kind of cheered him up a little bit, told him a few jokes, and now he's like, yeah, come back anytime you want. When we do lumber runs, I'll let you know, and you can come and just get straight lumber if you want.
That is awesome. And we had some board and batten before we went out, so it was we had a bunch, started with it, and then to complete it, it was it's already halfway done. So yeah. Otherwise, I think I would have just gone for something different right off the bat after.
At that price, I can guarantee you that we would have.
For sure, yeah. But in an effort to not pull it all down and restart, and have it matching. I'm so glad that we could do that. Yeah, me too. But not have it cost a ridiculous amount. Me
That's
too. The first time I'm hearing that. That's really cool.
Yeah, and they're rough, but I've got a 16-inch planer, so I'll just put one side through the planer, and that'll be that.
Nice.
Yep, many barns in this area are made from slab wood from the mills. Good find. Heck yeah. I'm very excited about it, as you can tell. So I got something else too that I'm really, really excited about as well, which I have to go outside and grab real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You want to talk to them about, tell them an anecdotal story.
Wait 1 second, and then we'll switch. Because I do have something that I wanted to show and tell.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So.
Wait.
Yeah, Carrie's gonna have she's gonna have story time, which is a lot of fun. So I'm gonna look at these comments, Yeah, fence companies always have torn down fence as well, and there's always good wood in those too.
Okay. Okay, look at
Look at these little munchkins.
Oh my God, little. What?
Oh, did you hear that?
Here.
Look at that. This guy is going to be... This is Mo?
That's Mobius.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mobius.
Okay.
And then
And this is Loki.
the Mouser Supreme.
There's a little theme.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're super great. Super great little sweet kittens that we got from a little rescue place.
Yeah, actually, technically, I think I'm still the treasurer of that charity from back when we lived here before. But that should probably be dealt with. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to go get your other thing, I think.
Well, we can wait on that a little bit. Let's hold these kitties.
Okay, you can play with them.
I know, right? All right, let's take a look here at these other comments. Now that you guys are overwhelmed with the cuteness, yeah. First to Feathers Mini Farm says, took an old camper trailer and built with rough sawn lumber our floor and used railroad tie cuts in thirds for joisting. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I've done a ton of stuff with like reclaimed lumber, but I haven't. Well, that's not exactly true. I haven't for us done stuff with these cants or slab wood. So I'm really excited about it, and I already have some projects worked out. I've always wanted to make a sign for the homestead that is the 7Kin logo and all of that stuff, and actually carve it out. These are all great winter projects. DT, yes.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you for coming to our sTEaD Talk. Definitely better late than never.
Yep.
And yes, Carrie's mom. She was instrumental in making this happen.
Yeah. Super amazing. Yep.
Right?
I'm preoccupied.
Just take a look. Just take a look real quick. Just look at this little face. Let go. There you go. Just take a look at this little face here. Oh, yes. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh. Yeah, so we started having a mouse problem, and we're like, we gotta have a solution to this. And we put out traps and all of that stuff, but the best mouse solution that there is cats. Long term.
Yeah. Because they kept evading all the different types of things that we had tried. Finally got some snap traps, which is so fun to deal with. You don't want to keep buying new ones, so I did catch some last night.
Yep.
But these guys,
we're waging war on them. Waging war.
You want to put that down, love, so I could see the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. He's going after the beard.
Can I have tea watermelon?
The watermelon. Oh, I'll cut the watermelon.
Yeah, not right now
tomorrow.
though, kiddo.
Yeah, I've taken out pretty much everything that's in the garden because we've already had 2 freezes, and it has sort of changed the tomato consistency because I wasn't expecting it till the 20th, and then boom, we had frost on the ground and a little bit of thin ice on top of anything that had water in it. So yeah. So watermelons were one of them, but they only grew like this big. So yeah.
He's like all about my beard. This is new. You guys are seeing it live, first time ever.
And when you talk, it moves. So oh, that is funny.
It is really funny. It's very distracting when I'm trying to talk, but it's okay. The cuteness is better.
That's awesome. Oh, that's really great.
Oh.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, South Florida sunshine. Welcome to our sTEaD Talk.
I'm gonna go back.
Let's see. Hey, y'all. Sorry, was busy with my daughter. Her motherboard.
Her motherboard went down on her gaming
motherboard
desktop.
went down.
That's
Oh,
unfortunate.
yeah. That's no fun.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that happen on a old Ethereum mining rig before. That was no good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get mad at me, but the picture on the wall is crooked.
Oh,
So
it totally is.
I have a funny thing that I'd like
When
to
the
say
kids
about
came
this.
by.
Yeah, go ahead and fix it. But so we did a video on the clock app, and it was
There we go.
a good video, and the message was really good, and what I was talking about, like I pretty much nailed it. But one of the scenes was shot with me on a ladder. Well, the ladder that I had out there was half of an extension ladder, right? And it is half of an extension ladder because the top half of it broke. Well, they have these little hooks on the back of them that hook to the other piece of extension ladder, and since it was too short, I hooked that on the top plate of the building I was working on, and then just had to climb up and down it backwards, and I didn't think about it again. But the most common comment on it was like, your ladder's backwards. And like for the first 20 of these, I like actually was like, yeah, and I told that whole story that I just told you. But then I realized it's like that brought so much engagement to the video, like so many people commented on it, that I think that's why it got it's like over 300,000 views now.
Oh, nice.
That one, right? But I think because that's like the most common comment in it, because on the clock app it'll tell you what the most common words are, and it's ladder is the number one. So yeah, we figured we'd try it in our live and just make the picture a little sideways there.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh, DT has a cat named Loki.
Nice. That is too funny.
Yeah.
And our kids named them
Yeah.
because it was their birthday present. We've had 2 birthdays since we were last here,
Yep.
and
Only
our
2 more to
oldest
go in
2.
October.
Mm-hmm. So these were their gifts, and they named him Loki and Mobius, which I thought was great because I love the show. But my friend also just got a cat that she named Loki. My kids had no idea, so I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah.
You got my little friend here.
Yeah. They're just chilling. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Right? A little sweet kitty cam. It just, it really offsets, any part of my personality that is off-putting.
That's funny.
I mean, it works for her. You know what I mean? She's like,
Yeah. That's funny.
he's probably full grown. Your hand's just so big to him. Yeah, he's just a little guy.
That's funny.
I just love him. Love this little one.
I'd move him so you could see this guy, but he's so comfy. You can't see him anytime he goes up.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he's... You gonna climb up
Oh,
there?
thanks for
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm gonna check out the chair. You're just gonna sit on the shoulder.
Here, turn around. You can be my parrot. You can be my little pirate parrot. There you go. What do you think? You want to say hi to the people?
That's so funny.
Marr.
You're so cute.
That's a good point, Sean. It's modern art. It's supposed to be crooked.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Design specialist.
What's up?
What's happening? Welcome to our sTEaD Talk. And that is an awesome sign that says the sign specialist.
Oh, that is
That's
really
kind of
cool.
like what I want to make for the 7 Kin Homestead with one of the big slabs that we got recently. Beautiful. Farm kitties.
Yeah. This one's crashing out in the weirdest position.
Yeah, they're great for snakes too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where are you going? You still looking at my beard? You're infatuated? Okay, so now I feel like what I have to show is probably not going to be as cool, but I'll do my best to try and make it cool.
It's gonna be cool.
It's
gonna be way cool.
It'll be sort of cool.
Yeah. Way cool. This guy just fell asleep.
Here, you want to take this one?
Let's see if I can get under him without throwing him off balance. Get me here.
Nice. We'll catch up on all the chat here in just a second. Do you want to tell them anything else about the kitties, or you just want to like be like kitty cam?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll kitty cam it. I'm gonna check up on the chat. See
Yeah,
what you guys
check
have
on
to
the
say.
chat.
I like hearing what you guys have to say.
I've got some more pork steak to eat. So I'm gonna get a couple bites in on the way out. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me.
And I'm just gonna stay right here. But let's see. Oh, South Florida Sunshine. One year that I was in public school teaching art. Smell was horrid. Ended up being sticky trap with a bunch of rotting mouse on top. That's awful. Okay, so last night the kids are like, we heard one of the traps go off. And I'm like, yes. So, because we just got them yesterday. I'm like, okay, well, we have cats, but they have a little growing into before they can, like, jump on them. So, I go and I look, and the trap is not there. It's, like, on a, like, right up against the side of the wall, and then there's my piano in the end of the wall. I don't see it at the end there. It's not behind the dresser or the little, like, other thing. Nowhere to be found. So I'm like, man. And we were so busy today. I need to move the couch and like find it. So the trap is just, it took it with it. So I gotta find that. Nunya texts on the back. Our girls name everything people names. The cat's Richard, the turkey's Bob, the emu's Fred, and the duck's Sylvia. That's awesome. The goat's Jim. I love that. That is hilarious. Yeah, our Doris, we have the cats right now. They're in the girls' room. And then there's like, literally there's just a giant poster that's, framed in front of the door. Not so much to keep the dogs out, but to keep them in. Because Merlin has such a high prey drive. I'm afraid that if they run past him, he's not going to be able to stop himself to just grab them up. So we're letting him just kind of warm up to him. Because he still like licks them, but wants to go a little bit with his teeth. So we still have to keep them separated so they don't really have free range just yet, but yeah. Let's see, Doris, we've been having a bad mouse problem this year as well. Finally got upset enough to put out the poison. Yeah, it's just infuriating.
Can I hold little boy?
Our cats are Flea and Stubbs. Almost homesteading. That is awesome. Yeah, DT, Jason got that from a friend of ours. They didn't take the picture, but yeah, I dig it. All right, are you ready? I know I missed some. I just didn't go and scroll up. So, but yeah. Ooh.
I got a little song and dance to do with this whole thing.
Okay.
So you might have to scoot back.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put them back. Okay, but one other cool thing. I put my ivy in the ground and also my blackberries in the ground, which I'm very excited about having done. All right, switch.
Thank you. Oh, all right. So, as you guys probably know, every homestead has to have a chainsaw, right? This is the chainsaw I've used for years and years and years and years, and it is it's unwieldy. It's 5 horsepower, so it's like ridiculously powerful. But it weighs like 30 pounds, right? It's still 034 AV Super with electronic quick stop, and you know, it's a really good saw, and it'll cut down pretty much anything. And I can put up to a 36-inch bar on it. This is a 28-inch bar here. Now, the problem with that is when it comes to limbing, because I didn't have a small one. I didn't have a small chainsaw, right? And like I would just do some limbing with like a sawzall because it was just, you know, easier. So, this is the other thing I got yesterday. Oh. So it only weighs 10 pounds. I can wield it with one hand if I need to, although that, you know, safety would suggest you shouldn't do such things. Yeah, this thing is awesome. And yeah, it's really, really easy to use. It's super light. It just like chops through whatever. It's got a really thin chain, so I can use it for ripping as well without just tearing up a bunch of material. Yeah, and it's the STILL MS-180, so it's got a little 1.8 horsepower motor. It sounds so cute. It's like ring 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 ring, whereas the other one's like rum 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 rum. So anyway, I know it's not kittens, and honestly, I wish I would have shown it to you before we showed you the kittens, but we didn't. So there. But yeah, this is my new little toy, and it's going to make doing things like limbing and all of that jazz significantly easier than, because when you're limbing, you're doing this motion a lot, right? And you got your arms all out and everything. So having a 30-pound saw out here, you're going to get exhausted, and your middle back is going to hurt real bad. This thing's just like, it's just like, so very excited about it. Excuse me, kiddo. I'm gonna put this out there. Actually, we could put it right here. Watch yourself now. Right here. Right there. Boom. Come on back in.
Oh, God. I'm checking it out.
Awesome. It's not here. It's not here, kiddo. Yes.
Right, South Florida sunshine? Thing's a beast. I love it. We'll get to that one. You totally need one. It's they're running a sale on them right now. They're like $219 or $229.
At Harbor Freight.
No, at any Ace Hardware.
Oh.
Anywhere, and most I'm sure most still, because the way Still works is it's like a distributorship, right? So they deal with all the prices, and then they just pay for space inside the store.
Oh, interesting. Cool.
Yeah, I love Steels too. Husqvarna is okay, you know, they're pretty good, and I know a lot of people that prefer them, but I've had trouble with Husqvarnas, and I've never had trouble with a Still. You do need you do need one, Janet, for that tree from your video. I love this. From Sean.
That's awesome.
It's so good.
That's awesome.
You're totally correct.
Probably we'll get there one day.
I'm like I love when they're talking about banning generators. I was like, try to ban my generator. Show up at my place and give me a good reason why I don't need a generator. I would love to have that conversation, and when that happens, I'll record it because I think you'll love to see how I have that conversation. But that is really good. Yep. Can't have more than 2 chainsaws per quarter acre. Ain't that the truth? And you're only allowed to run them from the hours of 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Well, that's like pretty much all our news, huh? I'm gonna get the bathroom all fixed up.
Yeah.
And now that I have my cants,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll take them and peel them and like sand them and get them all nice and everything. And I'm hoping to make it actually look like a nice log cabin sort of a feel to it, right?
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be way fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it couldn't have an assault grip, and
She hit it under her.
You know what? You can work it out.
yeah, not right now, guys.
Yeah.
And it also has to have a fixed gas can, so I'm just kidding. It's a real live one. Yeah, probably true. Prop whatever we say plus. Yep. So let's see. So tomorrow we will take the new trailer and go to the mill. I am putting a video together about that so that it's like one of my kind of instructional videos I've been doing on the clock app, which, I forgot to tell you guys. So a lot of you guys probably saw if you do follow us over there, but let me see here. Is it this one? Yeah. Check.
Oh wow. It's gone up since I last looked at it.
Yeah, I forgot the audio on that thing doesn't work well.
Oh yeah, we probably scared everybody.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, so we hit 152. Well, we're at 152,000 follows on the clock app, but 150, and that was like a major milestone for us because this is like an unrealistic amount of growth just in the last, under 6 weeks. I mean, it hasn't even been 2 months.
Yeah.
Since we had that first video kind of go crazy, which is intense.
Yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip, which also I don't remember. Was it last week that we did the different shops and the shirts and stuff?
We I put them in the community page. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance, I did post a link and a bunch of pictures of all the T-shirts that we were talking about last week. That are on the
What, the store?
The T-shirt store, the Teespring store.
Yeah, which I don't know if there's any links on YouTube, but there is on the clock app.
Yeah, but I was just talking about how it's in the community. I did a whole post on the community.
Oh,
I think everybody here is in the community.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Aw.
That's
In case you ever doubt your worth, know I am only awake to watch your live streams.
Aw.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
I'm so happy
Well, thanks.
that you would come and hang out with us.
A special place in my heart.
Right? Yeah, you're surprised they didn't tell us electric only.
I know.
See, we live in a very in kind of like this microcosm. Nobody here considers this the state of California. Everybody here considers it the state of Jefferson, right? Which is, from where we're at up to Southern Oregon, because then you get past that and you get into like Portland and all this stuff that does not represent this area at all,
Because high-density cities are going to have different needs and different viewpoints than complete rural farming communities have completely different needs, and those laws do not transfer up here very well.
Yeah, and not only that,
And law enforcement agrees.
yeah,
which is really cool.
and code enforcement and everything else. There's like none of the things that you hear about in California are ever enforced here.
Unless they're coming from Sacramento, I'd be like, we're going to check this thing.
Yeah, but they don't do that. Not here.
For some stuff. But not as much, yeah. Not as much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're with you, almost homesteading. I get going at 1:30 a.m. So they are the only reason I'm up. Well,
wow, thank you,
yeah,
Doris.
thank you so much.
Nice. That's so sweet.
Aw, that's very nice of you to say, South Florida sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, and I agree with her.
Aw, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, just jumped out of here. Breakfast. From Sean, once the state of Jefferson breaks away, the Ozarks will establish diplomatic relations with you.
Totally. That's awesome.
All right, Sean wins the Made Jason Belly Laugh competition this evening. That is so funny. Yeah, we've been trying for 113 years. The problem is, this is where all the gold is. So
water.
yeah, the gold in the water comes from here. So the Sacramento River literally starts like gushing out of the side of a mountain up here.
Yeah.
And so they don't want to let it go. I understand, but if we got to do battle, let's do battle, because I'm done.
Oh, we'd be so much better.
Oh yeah.
At
Oh yeah.
battling
We wouldn't have a problem.
all of the.
It's like something that I used to say to my friends that were very we'll just say that were very progressive on the pew pew subject.
Mm-hmm.
Never bring a sign to a gunfight. That's all I'll say about that. So, but anyhow, so yeah, if you get a chance and you're in the community.
Mm-hmm.
Then check out my last post on in there. It has links to the different T-shirts. I'm tomorrow or the next day, our first ones samples are supposed to come in. One's just the 7 Kin Homestead logo, and established 2012 or whatever. But the other one is the Plans Make the Best Kindling T-shirt, which has. And do you see how I spelled it out? I'm going to go to the folder. I'm going to sit down in a chair, get my folder out, and write with a pen. But
You're at work. Charades, right?
yeah, my new favorite shirt that we have up there is the meat candy shirt. So you'll want to check that out. And hers is the omelet bar. So
Yep.
yeah, you'll want to see those.
I want to get those
see
next. Yeah. I'm excited to get those shirts you designed.
Yeah, buddy. I know people that have claims up here too, and we used to go and just pan and prospect at one of them. It's like a lot of fun. So anyway, check those out. We love you, and we hope that you get some sleep now that we're done, because apparently we're keeping you guys up. So we will look forward to talking to you again throughout the week. We are going to try and put in getting some actual YouTube videos here over the next week or so, because I really, really want to do that. We've just been slammed with the clock app, so that's how it goes.
Gosh.
So anyhow, do you have anything that you'd like to say to these kind people before we go?
Oh, well, you guys are great. And I'm glad that you hang out with us. Super fun.
Me too.
Super, super fun.
Always look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once again, thank you for coming to our STEAD Talk, and we will talk to you next week.